Hey everyone, there was a time a couple of years ago that Apple went ahead and released a specific iPhone, and I actually kind of hated it, to be honest, and it has been such a complete reversal of my opinion. Now at that time, just like every other iPhone that comes out, we look at the pros and cons. No iPhone is perfect. But at that time, I really disliked the iPhone XR. That phone just seemed like such a downgrade and such a strange, sideways upgrade from a lot of phones that Apple pushed out before. Now to give you some perspective, the iPhones before the iPhone XR were the iPhone 8, 8 Plus, and iPhone 10. Now the iPhone 8 Plus to the iPhone XR, there were some upgrades and there were some downgrades. And I think that's where a lot of the wishy-washy opinions started coming out. The iPhone XR had a lower resolution display than an 8 Plus. It was also, I think, around the same price as the 8 Plus as well. You only had one camera on the iPhone XR, and it just overall seemed like kind of a strange upgrade from any of the iPhones before that, besides the iPhone 8. But the iPhone 8 also had, I think, the same resolution display as the iPhone XR, which also didn't make any sense. And with the iPhone XR, a lot of opinions were really half. I mean, it was half either people like it or people hated it. And I think a lot of people were kind of in that middle ground as well. Personally, I hated that phone when it first came out. Even before it came out, I wasn't super happy about it. However, after we got it in-house and I started testing it out compared to all the other devices, I started pretty much kind of liking it, but it was still overpriced at that $750 price tag. It wasn't until the iPhone 11s came out, then when Apple decreased the price tag of that iPhone XR, that's when the iPhone XR I think became a much better priced phone in so many different areas. I looked at the iPhone XR and it seemed like a pretty decent value at $599, and then Apple went ahead and actually decreased the price tag again once the iPhone 12s came out, and then it came down to $499. Now when you look at the iPhone SE2, which also came out last year in 2020, and you look at the iPhone XR, the XR is a much better phone, even though the SE2 is a much more, internally better phone. But the iPhone XR had a lot of capability for that price tag. And I do think at the end of the day, the iPhone XR actually ended up kind of becoming one of Apple's best, iPhones in my opinion, because of the legacy that it's going to have and for the approach that Apple pushed out for the rest of their iPhones. Before, when you look at the iPhone 8 series, 7 series, 6S, and 6 series, all these other iPhones, you can pretty much see that, there wasn't really a budget tier phone that they had. It was just a smaller phone than their bigger phone. The iPhone XR, once they actually released that, this was like what the 5C Apple was trying to do with that phone. The XR actually ended up becoming a huge success in my opinion, even if that phone didn't sell the most amount of devices, mostly because Apple went ahead and refined that cheaper budget tier device to becoming the iPhone 11, then 12, then 13. So now we have a cheaper device, but it's not really cheaper because it's kind of in its own lane. So that's pretty much a device that I kind of hated at that time, and I don't know why. I mean, there's a couple reasons, but ultimately it's really grown on me, and I think it's actually one of Apple's best iPhones they ever released. If you guys have any other questions or anything, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.